My name is Tamara, and this is episode 50 of the Caffeinated Craft Mamas podcast. My podcast all about my knitting, crocheting, and bookish life in Southwest Missouri, where I live with my partner Richard, our 3 kids, and our dog. It has been a long time. I am out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. Trying to get this podcast recorded really quickly. I have been wanting to do one and just haven't been in... I've been in like decompression mode from the school year being over. I finally am feeling pretty good, so I wanted to go ahead and get this recorded. And we are going to the drive-in tonight, so I'm trying to hurry and get this recorded so I can hopefully have this up for you guys to watch tomorrow. Today is Friday, June 13th. Happy Friday 13th if you celebrate. If not, sorry if anything bad happened to you today. I have knitting and spinning to talk about. We have 2 finished objects to talk about. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started. I've already started this like 4 times, so I probably forgot to say something. Editing Tamara can do her magic and figure out what I need to say. So, if you would like to follow me on social media, please feel free to do so. I'm really only active on Instagram, and active is a loose term. I probably post over there once a week, maybe-ish, sorta, kinda. But I'm hoping to get better at that now that summer is here, and I actually have some knitting mojo back, which feels really good. So I don't have a ton, like I said, to talk about. Believe it or not, I only have 3 active whips. I don't know who I am, but that's what we have. So I do have a couple of finished objects to talk about. The first one is one I am wearing. This is the Salty Air Tee by Samantha Guerin. The yarn is Yarn Dragon Fibers that I got from Eureka Springs 2 years ago. I will pop photos in, probably over here, of myself wearing this top. I wore it to a bridal shower and I really like it. I bought a black knee-length like tank top dress to wear under it because this is a definite cropped sweater. And your girl doesn't typically wear cropped sweaters, but it looks really good with the dress. So I'm really happy with it. Yeah, not much to say about it. It's the second one I've made. I foresee probably another one in my future. I definitely need at least 3 skeins of yarn because I prefer my tops to be longer. This one is a definite crop top, and that's just not really my jam. So nothing wrong with it. I just prefer not to wear them. So, you know, to each their own. Drink your water, y'all. Okay. So yeah, I do have one more finished object. I just don't have it here. So I'll put a photo in here. I think I only have like 1 photo of it because a friend is borrowing it as a shop sample. But I did finish my harvest cardigan. Photo here. It was a fun knit. I knit it out of Queensland recycled tweed. Of course I find a yarn and then they quit making it. Like, that totally sucks. But it is a very soft yarn. I really like the finished product. It is going to be that nobody likes me, everybody hates me, guess I'm going to go eat worms kind of sweater you just wear when you're just blah. You just don't feel good and you don't want to be lifing, but you have to because you're an adult. That's the sweater I will probably reach for. And if nobody else gets like that and that's just a Tamara thing, that's okay too. But that is like what I think of when I think of that sweater. Okay, so I have 3 whips to talk about. We will talk about the one that I think you guys have seen, and I have 2 that I know you haven't. So I did start my Stria sweater. This is a pattern by Andrea Mowry. And I decided to knit this sweater with the Crescent City Advent. Sorry if my phone buzzed. I had a call coming in. The Crescent City Halloween Countdown Advent that I got last year from Fangirl Fibers. So that is what the stripes are. And then the gray is her carotid coffin. So I am past the sleeve split just a little bit, and then I just stopped. Like, I just stopped. You'll see why in a minute. I have another project that has like taken over my life. So I have 2 bags left. So I'm on bag 2. So I'll go from this one to this one. Sorry about all the crinkles and the glare. To this one, to this one. And then this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I am hoping to pick this back up. It is a broken ribbed pattern. I am messing with the striping sequence because I can never knit a pattern and just follow the pattern. Who does that? Apparently not me. But I already love just the squishiness of this broken rib. I don't know, it just, yeah, it's going to be gorgeous. And I can't wait to finish it. The top color is the full skein that came with it. So depending on how long the sweater is, when I get through all of that, I may take the top color and do it again at the bottom. We'll see. And we'll see how far. I still only used 1 ball. I think I only have 3. Yeah, I only have 3 of the gray. And this is how much I have left of the first one. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do button bands and cuffs in this, but I'm hoping so. So we'll see, I guess. So yeah, I've been working on that. Really, I haven't been in a while. That's like 3 weeks of work, and then I just put it away and haven't touched it. Because I do that. That's just something I do. So speaking of Emily, really all the knitting I have to talk about is Emily's yarn. She posted a picture of Jamie with Pacific Knit Co. doing a Star Wars doodle. And I messaged her and I was like, hey, do you need a sample in that? And she's like, sure. So it's kind of hard to see. Whoops. But I have the rebel symbol done. And then I am working on a Millennium Falcon. You can just see him right there. And I'm learning a new technique with this. I'm pretty proud of it. It's called ladder back jacquard. And it is a form of double knitting that helps you catch your floats without making them visible. I highly recommend looking it up. It's very cool and I really like it. And it is really helping bring back my love of color work a little bit. This bottom is the first time I've ever done it. I did it on the rebel symbol and it's a little puckered, but I think that will all smooth out in blocking and it's just gorgeous. So I'm excited to get that done. I will be repeating the rebel symbol and the Millennium Falcon. I think I'll have to do 4 total. Something like that. I'll have to measure once I get past this and see how far I get. And then I'll figure out how many times I'm going to have to do those 2 charts over and over again. So we'll see what happens. But so far I'm enjoying it. And I will hopefully have this as a finished object the next time I talk to you guys. So yeah, Emily, Fangirl Fibers. In my bag that I did a swap with someone. We both did Star Wars bags. It was like a get your yarn wishes granted swap. So yeah, pretty cool. So there's that. And my last project has eaten up my life. So I frogged the sea glass cardigan. Mostly because I should have done it in fingering weight. DK weight held double is just too warm for me. I am not going to ever wear that. So why finish it? So it is on the chopping block to be put into a blending board or hand carders to be turned into fluff to spin on my spinning wheel. So I took all that yarn and I went through and I was looking and I found a couple full skeins of Fangirl Fibers. And I thought, you know what? Let's do something I said I was never going to do because I've been doing that a lot lately. Telling my Zoom group I'm not going to do something and then turning around and doing it. So I said I was never going to learn how to spin. Your girl's got her own spinning wheel. I said I was never going to knit a Stephen West pattern. What is your girl doing? She's knitting a Stephen West pattern. The Jigsaw blanket. I'm probably not going to be able to get this all in one frame because it's huge. So I'm on section 24. And I did not realize how much Fangirl Fibers I own. because this is all Fangirl fibers. It's either skeins I've purchased from her, leftovers from color work, or like sample knits I've done for her, or stuff that I've been gifted. But there are 42 total sections in the blanket. 47. I don't know. I'll have to look. Editing, Tamara, will you put it right here? How many sections there are in this blanket. So I am roughly halfway done. It is just a garter stitch squishiness. It's technically supposed to be a fingering weight held double, but I'm just doing DK because that's what I have. And it is getting all of those scraps out of my stash, and that feels so good. I am loving it, and it's a lot of fun. And it kind of gives you that potato chippy vibe because it's all garter stitch, but it's just different enough to be interesting. And you are finishing blocks, and finishing blocks feels like, to me, I'm completing something. Even though I'm not completing a whole project, I completed a square, or I completed a triangle. And honestly, like, if you run out, like, let's see. Where is it? There it is. This section, this purple, was supposed to also be this, but I ran out. So I just picked up another one and started knitting with it. You can't tell. Nobody's gonna know. So it's the best. And I just love it. So yeah, I still have a ton of scraps left. And I'm kind of hoping to have some scraps left over from the Star Wars one, so I can put those in there because that'd be cool too. If you're here for the knitting, that's it. All I have left is spinning. And I have a lot, well, I mean, I have a few things to talk about. So, first of all, let me show you my wheel. I got an electric eel wheel, 6.1. I got a fancy case for it. I'll put the name of the case over here. I have fiber on it right now. So this is Divine Dye Works. Don't remember the color name. It's just 100% merino. Oh, here's my baby. Isn't she pretty? I love her. So, yeah, this is my wheel. This is the bottom of my case, and it clips on here, and it has a drawer for my battery. And I just love it. So here's my whole little setup. And I'm just zooming along. This is the other half of a 6-ounce braid. This was a 6-ounce braid of 100% merino. And I've spun up the other half. It's downstairs. I should have brought it up with me, but I didn't. And so yeah, there's that. I have these that I need to ply. These are from, I don't remember the company name. I got it at our local yarn store, which I'm working at now for the summer. We'll talk about that in a minute. So yeah, there's those pretties. Just green and purple and pink, and I can't wait to ply these together. This is like a true fractal spin, so I split the braid completely down the middle. I have some photos I can pop in here. And I spun one with long color repeats and one with short color repeats. So it's going to give me some barber pulling, which is what I attempted to do with this. But I did get some barber pulling. I'm really proud of this. This is really pretty. This is going to grow up to be a grid gambit, but I have to finish the Star Wars cowl first. So I spun this. This I got at Eureka. And it's beautiful, and I love it. The name of the color is Multiplayer. I cannot think of the dyer. If I can find it, I'll put it in there. And then I also have this. This is Wool of the Andes. It's hard to see on the camera, but it's gray and purple. It's like an eggplant and gray. Isn't it beautiful? There we go. Now you can see. So yeah, I am having a lot of fun spinning. I've yet to knit with anything that I have spun, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. And I'm really glad that I started this up. Even though everybody keeps teasing me about the fact that 6 months ago I said I would never ever do this, and now it's like part of my identity. In fact, Amber and I met today and spun at our local coffee shop because, sorry if that's really loud. That's what you do. And it was a lot of fun. So yeah, let's see, future cast-ons real quick. I have a sample coming from Andy of the Naughty Knittress that I'm going to be knitting. I'm going to knit her a Pink Fizz by Andrea Mowry, which I've wanted to knit before, so I'm kind of excited about that because I can knit Andy's and then possibly knit myself one. I have some really pretty plum purple that would look really nice with that sweater. This, like I said, this is going to be a grid gambit, so that's coming up. And I have a Clearly hoodie that I'm getting ready to start out of some Knit Picks Stroll in, here, I can reach it. I don't know if any of it's out of the bag. It is. Knit Picks Stroll in Sprinkle Heather. I mean, we're just going all the purples, guys. All the purples. And that's okay. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Those are my future cast-ons, but I'm trying to limit the amount of whips that I have going at a time. I also need to start some Christmas gifts, but I won't really talk about those. I can talk about Alicia's, but everybody else's, I'll just say, hey, I finished a pair of Christmas socks, because I don't want to put them on here because some of those people watch the podcast. Not that this podcast is going to be very long, but that's okay. Let's see, life and junk. The school year is over. It took me about 2 weeks to kind of decompress, which is where that Jigsaw blanket came from. I've started that a week ago Sunday. So yeah, that has kind of been my comfort knitting. And I've really enjoyed that. What else? I've done a lot of spinning. I'm working at the local yarn store for the summer. I'll be there every other Saturday from like 10 to 2, 10 to 3. Come see me. Our local yarn store is Mad Knitter Yarns. Come hang out. The kids are doing summer school. William lost a tooth, so he has that cute gap tooth, toothless grin. I love it. Chopped all my hair off. I think that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go so I can go hang out with Richard before I need to get the kids off the bus. And then we're gonna go to the drive-in and see How to Train Your Dragon. I'll let you guys know how it was. I'm hoping it's good. The kids have not seen the cartoon. I have, but it's been a long time. My sister really likes it, so I told her I'd let her know how it was, because, sometimes they can mess those up. The live action to the cartoon. So yeah. It's good to see you guys. I've missed you a lot, and I've missed podcasting and keeping up. So let me know what you guys are knitting, crocheting, spinning, reading, anything. I guess we should talk books really fast. I don't have very many to talk about, but I do have a couple. Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. It's all over Book Talk, so I'm sure you've seen it. Highly recommend the audio. The narrator for Josh is just beautiful. I'm getting ready to start the second book, Caught Up. It's more of a mafia romance, which I don't mind those. I like a mafia romance every now and then. And but I mean, Josh and Allie's book was really good. I found Allie to be a little whiny at the beginning of the book, but she asks this guy to stalk her, and he does it, and she gets upset about it. Like, whatever. So please make sure that you read the trigger warnings before you read these books. And then I have a couple more that I'm hoping to read, and I will hopefully talk about those with you guys in a couple weeks. So I'm just going to sign off here. Almost 20 minutes. That's not bad for me. I usually talk your guys' ear off. So I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. I hope you're getting tons of knitting time, and that you are just loving your crafting life. And I'll see you guys in a few weeks. Bye.